folks, and welcome to Toy Ventures. The theme of this week is mysteries. In both my Vintage Mego segment and in this, I'm talking about figures I don't know anything about and would love to know more backstory. This is one of the more curious pieces that I've picked up, and probably the best thing I've picked up this year thus far, in this 12-inch Kamen Rider Captain Action hybrid I got from Europe. I'll give you everything I know. This came from a collector in Portugal. He bought it in a lot full of G.I. Joe stuff from the mid-1970s. I'd never seen anything like it before, so I made him an offer. I ended up buying the belt off another collector, so it actually cost me double what I intended to buy it. The look is based on Japanese superhero Kamen Rider, and it's highly detailed. Particularly the coloration of it looks like it's based on Kamen Rider Super 1, which was around the late 1970s. Now, Italian toy maker Seppi Reti did release some Japanese Kamen Rider Super 1 toys under the name Black Ant. I largely assumed that Kamen Rider Super 1 had been released to European markets, dubbed, but I was corrected by an Italian collector who I know who says, no show aired in Italy under that title. So I don't know why this got made. The more curious thing is it's a Captain Action body. Now, that's not surprising. The Captain Action tooling molds were still available in the late 1970s, as evidenced by the Ideal's own Night of Darkness doll. The doll bears no markings other than made in Hong Kong on the body, which I don't have a Captain Action to compare to, but I'm assuming it's the same thing. The head is fixed. There is no mask like Captain Action, and it is clearly based on the Kamen Rider design. You can also see where the antenna used to be on this sucker. Now, this is not the first Kamen Rider 12-inch doll. In fact, in Japan, the Henshin Cyborg line released 3 different outfits for Kamen Rider, starting with the first Kamen Rider, of course, which I believe this knockoff figure is based on. They followed up with the Kamen Rider V3, which is probably the most popular iteration of the character. And then a third suit was Kamen Rider X, which was the next series, I believe, after V3. He's my personal favorite. Ironically, Henshin Cyborg is sort of based on Captain Action's ability to put costumes on another doll, which is kind of full circle here, if you think about it, really. I mean, it really is kind of chicken and the egg. So I'm left with mostly questions here. Why would a European toy company go to the trouble of making an action figure, I'm assuming unlicensed action figure, based on a TV series and manga comic that no one outside of Japan had seen or heard of? Sure, he's really neat looking, but still, that's a lot of effort to do that. I'd really like to know more about this piece, and if you're out there and you've got one in the package or you've seen one before, let me know what it is. I mean, seriously, I'd really like some closure on this. You can hit me up on Twitter at Plaid Stallions. We've also got a Facebook page, Plaid Stallions, and a Facebook group called Pod Stallions where we discuss stuff like this. I'd really like to know. Please share this with friends who might know. If you know some collectors of European G.I. Joe figures, maybe they've seen this before. Please help me raise the bandwidth and get this one solved. I'd love to pour some light on this. Thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to this and you like what you see, please hit like and subscribe and check out our previous toy ventures. That's all for this week. Take care.